up, y'all? It's Princess AiJani back here with another video. Like, I know you missed me, like I missed you. And today, oh, sorry, disclaimer. I want to let you know if you hear some like construction sounds or you hear some banging and thumping and stuff, they're doing a lot. They're working on the pool. I don't know what they got going, but they doing stuff. So, but we on a laptop today. We in a new environment. But I really want to talk about how to keep up a high energy throughout your day, to keep yourself, shit, my bad, I heard something, to keep yourself feeling good throughout your day, because that was one of my biggest struggles. My emotions were so easily bothered. They were so easily bothered, like, and it's okay to feel, and I know the difference now. It's okay to feel, but I was internalizing. It's, like, I can feel something and not have to internalize it. But being an empath, there were some things I had to learn that we've now learned, and now I want to, share to also help other people, empath or not. You don't have to be an empath to be easily bothered with your emotions. You just have to understand what is going on. You have to understand yourself too. So let's get right into it. I didn't take no notes. This is free form. I'm not gonna lie, this is like my third time doing this. That's why I was laughing. Because I was like, the last time I was like, all right, I'm not gonna stop recording this time. But then I accidentally stopped the video. I was like, was it accidental or did I really just want to start it again? But okay, enough yap. Let's get to the fat facts. Yeah, whatever. So, alright. So for me, I've always, I feel like, been the person to look at the bright side of things. And I don't know if that, I do know. That was just my design. And I do feel like if I didn't look at bright sides in a lot of situations that I experienced, it just would not have been a great play out for me. So I really felt like I had no choice but to look at the better, because that just it kept me warm at night. Okay, so with that being said, as I started to go into myself more and really figure out what was going on, what I was feeling, why these emotions kept popping up, I also looked at situations that were happening outside of me. So a lot of times we encounter situations, people, because it is there to teach us something. We're learning from it, and I said what I said, experiencing or we're teaching, we're getting taught something. So for me, something that came up a lot in my younger years was the feeling of feeling unworthy. And so I had a lot of experiences that came up with that situation as the theme highlight. And of course it led to those emotions you feel with feeling unworthy. And so I kept experiencing, I kept feeling, I was just like, bro, what is really actually going on? Let's actually take a second. Let's read a fucking book. I'm not gonna lie, them self-help books do be helping, but it doesn't help to where it's like you read one book and everything's like, I'm a whole new, like, nothing like that. Because again, you might not relate to everything that person says. You might not get everything that person says based on what your mindset is at that moment when you're reading it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you do have to go back and reread, or sometimes you just have to find what speaks to you at your level that you can understand then. And then as you grow, as you evolve, you read other books, and it's like, oh, and it's not like a fix, but it's like little puzzle pieces that you're getting, that they're giving you in these books. And it's like, you can take this nugget, and that nugget might stick. You might forget about that nugget, but then something happens, it's like, I got a nugget, I got a puzzle to this, and this makes sense to this situation, because now, oh, I see. What I'm feeling inside is now being reflected back to me, because what? Life is a mirror. And it's just, it kind of works like it's so cool how it be unfolding when like it be so cool. It be so cool. But so what was I saying? It's like I don't be wanting to write stuff down because I like a free flow, but sometimes maybe I should just write little pointers and then free flow from pointers. Bear with me, okay? We're gonna get better and better and better. And I'm gonna be spitting bar to bar, and it's gonna be so straightforward. I don't wanna have no long ass videos. Straight to the point. Lick it and get to it. That was wild. My bad. Yep. So how? So once you and let's just say you don't make the time to go into yourself. And when I say go into yourself, I mean like sit there with yourself and go through your own thoughts as if you're going through someone else's thoughts. Why am I thinking this? Why does it feel like this? Okay. What is also being reflected here? Figure out what the theme is of what you're experiencing so you can understand the cycle in which you're in and how to end it. A lot of times we get comfortable with shit. We just think that's how it is. No. If you're not experiencing your ultimate joy, your ultimate happiness, your ultimate abundance in which you're supposed to be experiencing, we got to go back to the drawing board. We got to go back to the drawing board. ASAP, no Rocky. So, that was a vital thing for me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that is a very vital step. Very vital, because you have to figure out what's going on so you can figure out how to change it, how to stop it, fix it, like whatever. You gotta know that. And so boom, once we figured that out, I was like, okay, cool. I know why I feel like this. I know what could have caused this, and now I need to figure out how to give all of that I'm feeling black in back into myself so that it doesn't feel like lack of anything. Because one, we're not born with lack of anything. We have everything already. There are circumstances that happen that can alter the way in which you think. So, oh gosh, I wish there was a pause button on here. Gosh. Because I really just want to pause for a second and just like gather and then come back and spit. Okay, my bad. Let me try not to rush myself. But like, I just don't want to be sitting here in silence trying to get a, okay. Okay, and so once I figured out what the theme was, and then I went even deeper and started asking even more questions so I could figure out what was the root of that theme. I just started to pour into myself. Like, I'm not gonna, like, literally I just started to pour into myself. And then that feeling eventually went away because there's nothing no one can give to me that I don't already give and have and with myself. And so I'm not looking for it outside anymore because it's all within me. Anything else is an add-on. Anything else is a privilege to even be around me. Not that right, you know? But I want to go into more steps, like, because that just feels so fast. But I'm like, people really be needing like step by step sometimes, like. But also, if this lands on who it's supposed to land on, you should understand what I'm saying, because why would it land on you if you're not able to understand it? That's not how frequency works. And that's really how my mind be thinking. It's just like, to think or to not think. We're gonna go intuition over everything. So, I'm about to hit 10 minutes. No, like who? No. Hold on. All right. Let me get to 11. frequency high. But I don't think that's what I just talked about. I believe I just talked about how to realize what your emotions are teaching you so that you can understand how to get out of it if it is not pleasing you or adding to your joy in which you already have within yourself. So maybe that's the message instead. And then I'll swim into, I'm gonna actually write down methods and things on how to keep your vibration high, because I didn't really give my methods that I do within the day, or because there are things do happen, and yeah, I'm still a human experiencing this world, so yeah, I still get emotional. Yeah, someone cuts me off, I'm like, hey, you little bugger, but just as quick as it comes, just as quick as it goes, and then I'm back into my my vibe. So yeah, we'll swing back to that, and I'll give actual methods, for real. So thank you so much for sticking out and riding with me and watching this video through and through. I send it to everybody who needs to see it, and if what I said helped, please let me know, because I just know it's helping you. But you ain't gotta say it, because I know sometimes you be shy, so it's cool. I'll take the watch. That's fine. Also, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again soon in our next video. I'm super excited about this page. I've always wanted to just help people, but there was a time I didn't feel like I had something to teach, but I got something to teach because I'm feeling it. I got something to teach, and we need more joy in the world. And I'm joy to the world. Caroline, what's it called? The people that go out and say, I'm down. I need to share the joy with the people. The joy is coming. The joy is coming. Where that from? Damn. Y'all know when they was on the horse. They was like, the birds are coming. And what's his name? Paul or something? I'm Paul. But I'm AiJani. But I'm Paul. Yeah? Alright, bye for real.